It probably was.
It was real early on because I made the mistake of doing it, and my friend was like, "Yeah, you put it on a higher difficulty." I'm like, "Oh, okay, great." I'm pretty sure it was the blue something.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't remember
Perfect. We're making
too
sound.
Well, you
well.
play Metroid on like every freaking difficulty by this point, right? So there you
All right.
Yeah, well, there's only two. I wish there was like a very hard mode or
go. Oh well, hey, you can talk about that. It'll work out.
All right.
something like
Mine's
that.
mine's live. So welcome everybody. I guess we'll wait till Genesis gets here to like actually dive into our topics and stuff. But I figured we'll go over just what we've been playing. If you two are alright
Yeah,
with
let's
that.
do it.
Hey, Koif.
Hey,
Um.
hey, hey, hey.
Hey, Koif. Hey, Koif. What have you been playing this last
Hey,
week?
well, I was playing Far Cry 6. I got the platinum, so I'm done. Never play another Ubisoft game again. And then I went back to the Division 2 again today. You know, still playing
Because you're
through
not going
the,
back to an Ubisoft game. Got it. Yep.
yep, correct. Yep, never again. So I went back and I was playing that Manhattan.
Oh
Took
yeah.
down another guy. Chris Parnell, I believe was the name of the villain. And then maybe one day I'll finish Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning.
Wait, the name of the villain was Chris Parnell, or he was the voice actor?
No, nope, the name of the villain, definitely Chris Parnell.
That's shocking. That Jerry from Rick and Morty is the name of the villain. Interesting. Okay.
His
Also,
name was Jerry.
what's up with the voice you're doing?
What do you mean? That's me. I'm Coif.
All right. I feel like we're helping him with his like his psychopathic fantasies or something. You know what I mean? Like we're playing into something wrong with this man.
I'm
Who
sure
wants
it's
to go
not.
next?
I'll tell you what's wrong.
Desunoto.
Ubisoft.
Let's
All
talk about
right,
what's
all
wrong with
right.
this candle wick right here. The candle wick is actually off the candle from my perspective.
This where? What candle wick?
This one right here.
That's a
Right next to me.
candle?
Yeah, it's a candle. The wick is only. Oh no, now it's back on top of the block. That's confusing.
Oh, if I like duck and stuff, it like moves. Well, anyways, whatever. Kevin, do you want to go next on what you've
Yeah,
been
sure.
playing?
What have I been playing?
I don't know.
Um, Quake again.
Mhm. Mhm.
Started playing that because they updated the game. This is some time ago, but like I didn't realize that the update included this. PlayStation version now supports mouse and keyboard fully and correctly. The mouse actually works. Um, because before the keyboard worked just fine, it was the mouse that just wouldn't do anything. Um, so I got back into that. I'm gonna be working toward the platinum in that because all I have to do is beat the last half of Scourge of Armagon, the whole of Dissolution of Eternity, and the whole of Dimension of the Machine, and then I'll have the platinum. Yeah.
Wow.
That's all on nightmare difficulty.
Wow.
And then I don't know what that was. I'll just see what just broke, but that's fine. Um,
Don't worry about that.
yeah, yeah.
It's probably a Dr Pepper bottle.
I'm sure the
I
cat's fine.
mean, an
Um,
identified drink bottle.
yeah.
Not sponsored.
So let's see. What else did I play? Is that all I played?
Didn't you play the
I played some
games with
Rogue Company.
Genesis? Yeah, yeah, yeah. You
Yep, I
played a
played
few
some Rogue
things.
Company, and that's right. Genesis and I played more Tiny Tina's Wonderland's Assault on Dragon Keep or something like that.
Correct. That's you got it.
Yeah. Um, we're moving through that. We're doing all the freaking side quests, so it's taking a while, but it's a very fun experience. Um, good standalone game. It was we apparently this was actually a Borderlands 2 DLC as Borderlands 2. So I'm guessing it already came out as a DLC, and then
I
they
think
made it a
didn't
standalone when they
didn't
decided to make the game.
didn't Chumba say that last week?
Probably.
Coy, if you know, didn't you say that last week? It's
Coif did,
Chumba.
but I believe, yeah, Chumbawamba definitely
Yeah,
did say.
yeah, Chumbawamba.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Chumba mentioned that last week. Coy, thank you for confirming. I assume you are a distant relative of Chumba.
I know of him.
All right. Anything else you play, Kevin?
No, I'm pretty sure that's it. I didn't play any Destiny. My cat is
Shocking.
going right now.
We hear it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So let's see. I don't think I'm gonna play any more Destiny until Witch Queen. Because I'm assuming Witch Queen is gonna bump up the max light level a bunch. And if that's the
Yeah.
case, there's no point in me trying to grind out gear toward the end of the season here because I'll just spike back up playing the campaign.
All right.
So yeah.
All right. That sounds cool. Sounds
And I
cool.
actually have completed a bunch of catalyst challenges and stuff in Destiny, so like I got all these new guns to use now. Oh,
Yeah.
so great. Anyway, yeah, that's really it's really been Quake. Honestly, has been like the main thing I've been playing.
Cool. Cool. All right. Destiny, you want to go next? Other than the, you're not here in the game, obviously, but we know you're playing. You're catching up on Horizon Zero Dawn. So,
Correct.
how's that going?
Yeah, so I've still been putting some hours into this. The last time I was playing, I died a lot.
Yep.
Trying to fight mobs. Multiple different enemy types of mobs at once, and it didn't go so well multiple times. And I guess I'm just not used to the uh, system of saving manually before I try to do something.
Yeah.
If I like win a fight and then I go find another fight, I should, save before the second one, but I'm not used to that, so trying. I'm level 24. I think how many hours? I have almost 20 hours.
Wow. All right.
Seems like, yeah, almost 20. I think I'm like, I really don't know how far into the story I am, but
What mission are you on?
oh, what did I do? To Curse the Darkness is the name of the quest. It's I have to infiltrate a secret eclipse base
Oh, you're still pretty early.
and crash the
Yeah,
focus
you
network.
the biggest mission you've done so far is still the tower thing, right?
Yeah, that's probably the
Yeah. Yeah,
biggest
that
one.
next one, you're gonna get some information into building on what happened in that tower discussion, and
Uh,
you'll learn a little bit more. You'll actually learn in the next 2 or 3 missions why the game is called Zero Dawn.
yeah, I heard from the mission there, the humans were trying to accomplish before everything happened was called Zero Dawn, so
Mm-hmm.
still learning about that.
Oh
Only
yeah.
like know about the little beginnings, not really much of anything. So, yeah, game's still going well. Um, I'm not bored of it, which is good,
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like a recurring thing with like these type of maybe more RPG games is they get kind of repetitive. But this seems to be not so much like that.
Yeah, I would say Horizon and especially Ghost of Tsushima, them
Yeah,
two specifically. You could totally just mainline the quests and have a good time. You can also do some side missions and also just have a good time. It doesn't get too repetitive because the base gameplay is so much fun. Despite all of the problems of the original Horizon because I've been watching you play. I'm watching you right now, so there's still,
yeah,
whew, that game it's aged like a fine wine that has a couple issues in it. You know, you know what I mean?
yeah,
It's a fine wine that has like a little crack in the bottle, but it's okay. It's all right. Anything else though you
yeah.
played? Have you been using your Game Pass on PC?
Not really. It's still there. I think it's probably gonna expire soon, maybe next month, because I only got like 3 months from that
Oh, the
free.
$1 thing.
It was a free Funimation trial they give you for signing up.
Oh,
It was a free Game Pass trial they gave you for signing up with Funimation's trial. So,
yeah. All
yeah.
right. I'd look into that.
So,
Make sure you're not charged if you don't feel like continuing it. So.
yeah, I made sure and turned off the recurring charge, so it
Oh, okay.
shouldn't do anything.
That's
Uh,
good. All right.
but yeah,
Watch
and
anything?
then um I started Metroid 2. I didn't get too far,
Mm,
but
okay.
and it's very arcade game. But I only played a few minutes, but yeah, that's most of what I played. And then as far as watching stuff, this show called Ozark. I don't know if anybody's heard of it,
Oh yeah.
but it's so darn good. Oh my gosh. I
That's
can't understand how the show gets better with every season, which is normally not the usual thing. Usually gets worse
Mhm.
or the same, and somehow the show continues to excel in every way. Oh man.
Are you on the newest season?
Yeah, so there's season 1, 2, 3, and then 4 is 2 parts. So they
Yeah.
put out the first part so far, which is 7 episodes, and I watched the 7 episodes within the 2 days that it came out. And man, that part 1 finale
Mhm.
was really something. It was just crazy shit
Yeah. Oh, family show. Hey.
stuff.
You know the character named Carrie Stone that was introduced in the most recent season? Like the dude with the beard. He does drugs, I guess.
Oh, the PI guy?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah,
Um
I really hate him. He's so annoying.
yeah, he's the oh, not the PI guy. He's like a dude who, like, I don't know, his name's Carrie. He has a son. I don't want to spoil anything for that show, but he's only in like 3
Um,
episodes.
hmm.
You should have
I
seen
don't
him by
remember a
now.
Carrie in season 4.
Yeah, you should have seen him by now. He's definitely in it. But the
Hmm.
guy who plays that guy, that's Cole from Infamous. So, fun fact.
Okay.
I've never
Fun
watched
fact.
Ozark. I just know that because I follow
Oh
that guy
man. Do
on
you
the.
like thriller shows?
You know, it's okay. So this is not against Ozark, but everyone who's ever told me to watch it compared it to Breaking Bad, and now no matter how I watch that show, I will judge it against Breaking Bad, and it will not
Hmm.
pass that.
Oh, I never watched Breaking Bad, so I wouldn't even compare it to anything.
I would, yeah, no, that's fine. I mean, that hurts me internally because I think Breaking Bad's a great show, and I highly recommend that.
I've heard
Oh, it's
many
real
good
good.
things
Yeah,
about it, yeah.
it's one of the few things that's not overrated, I don't think. But yeah, highly recommend. But Ozark, maybe I'll check it out one day. Get back to you. But is that all
Yeah,
you
it's
watched?
got quite a few episodes. Yeah, that's mainly all I watched recently.
All right. Genesis, welcome. I'll let
Gentlemen.
you. Did you start off the stream for you?
Oh God, Lord, hang on.
I'll let you start off the stream. I gotta go through what I played, and then you can
Fine.
go because everybody else went. I platinumed Far Cry 6 with Koif. Yeah, I platinumed Far Cry 6 with him, which is cool. And then I started Bug Snacks, and then I platinumed Bug Snacks. So I'm up to 98 platinums. I have 1 more to go. And then Horizon Forbidden West. So we're getting close. Bug Snacks, highly recommend. Basically a Pokemon game that's not like a real-time strategy battle thing. It's just like puzzles and catching the little bug snacks. And, you know, it's a lot of fun. I recommended it to Genesis. Honestly, Destinota, you'd probably love it too. You'd probably have a good time. It only takes like 9 hours to platinum. It's super easy and simple and fun. And that DLC, totally getting it. 100%. Would love to play that again. Would love to play more of that. So that's what I've been playing. Haven't really watched anything. So
Nice.
Genesis,
Nice.
are you ready?
I am ready. First
What
of
have you
all,
been
I
playing?
apologize for being late to the stream, which should not have happened. I greatly apologize.
No, it's all
Better.
wow, 2 very different reactions.
I mean, I was half expecting Kevin to just come here and strangle me at that point, but you know.
No, I don't know where you are.
I mean, you
You
know.
want me to text you the
exactly
address,
Ooh.
Hey, I
Daddy,
won't do
come
it
on,
myself, but you know, if I could lead a guy there, you know what I mean?
No. Hold
You
on,
can
hold
lead
on.
Kevin to do strangulation.
You could lead a Kevin to a strangulation. Wow, what a beautiful like nature, like
What?
not a poem, I guess. If you could lead a Kevin to strangulation, you can teach a man to fish.
It's a
You know what
part
I
of the
mean?
documentary on National Geographic. We teach Kevin how to murder.
No, strangulation. He's not murdering anybody. Let's not assume.
Am I dying from strangulation?
Hey, what
We don't know
happens after he starts strangulating? We don't know. All right, we're not gonna assume he's killing you. Because if it happens, you're strangled to death. We don't want Kevin to go to jail. We can't be down 2 men for this podcast. This isn't the Decinoto and Adam show. It would be the Adam and Decinoto show, because alphabetically, of course, but also,
You can call it AD.
Or we could call it Da. You know what I mean? There's a lot of options, Decinoto.
Crafting dot chat.
Crafting the chat. Oh, Kevin, beautiful. All right. Anyways,
Z,
Genesis.
You know what has to happen now?
Genesis.
Genesis, yeah.
What did you play?
What did I play last week? I played Tiny Tina with Kevin a bit more. I also started back up Vanqui. Been doing that. Ray 420, hello. Welcome to the stream. If you want to make any comments, any sort of additions to our lovely discussion, please feel free to comment, and I will try and read them out as cohesively as I can.
Yeah, he's still learning to read, so it's going to be tough for him, but he'll get it.
Yeah, sometimes I get dyslexia hits me pretty bad sometimes. What else did I play?
That's why I was late today. He couldn't read the clock.
You guys are confused with the 3 and the 1 and the F and the 0 and the
P. F? Why is there an F?
What kind of clock do you have?
I got
Radio FM.
I got one of these that have like these keyblades all over it, so maybe that's where that F comes from,
For friend.
Exactly.
Or family.
Friends that do stuff to that.
Family is also good. Family is also good.
Kevin, that's copyrighted. Stop singing.
I also play some Alan Wake. I started that up. I've been playing that for a little bit. I took a break from it, so I am trying to platinum Vanqui before Horizon, and Kevin and I are getting through Tiny Tina. We're having a blast in that. I'll tell you that much. That's been a fun time. I'm heavily considering, Kevin, we should do a Borderlands run at least once. Tiny Tina is great, and I'm having a lot of fun with you playing Borderlands because I don't know why we haven't done it. Ray 420 has a question. Does the man on your left actually have a fatty? That would be Adam.
We like to call this a family show, so I'm gonna say yes.
All right, Ray. There's your answer. I hope that answered everything you had to ask.
I got 2 fatties. I got 98 platties and 2 fatties.
Well,
my body and my chode. I'm just kidding.
Any other questions you got, feel free and ask us. We'll answer them. I think that's all I did. If I'm missing something, I may have missed. Ray asked if you can have one.
A platty or a fatty?
I think he's asking for a fatty.
I will give
fatty.
it to you if you are over the age of 36. Can't fake that one. Try to get me again, police.
Wow.
Well, Ray, if you're over the age of 36, I guess you're getting a fatty. He says that. Oh, that's great. I actually turn 59 tomorrow.
Oh, damn. All right. I guess I owe that guy a fatty. Hell yeah.
All right. Now that we got all that out of the way, he says, I'm joking, I'm a minor. All right, we're not giving anybody
we're not giving... Come on, don't joke about that. Hey, this is an intervention. This was a PSA. We've staged all of this.
The PSA? Ray was in it the whole time?
Yeah, Ray. Well, Yeah, we hired children, I guess. I guess that's another PSA we got to put out.
Oh, jeez. But before we dig ourselves any more legal holes here, what topics do we have this week, gentlemen? What do we want to talk about this week?
Kevin's got a topic.
I got a small topic and a bigger topic.
Yeah, Kevin got a twofer. Hold on.
Okay, I'll hold on.
He asked who's got topics. You're the only one who answered, and then he said go. I have a topic that's a bigger. That's why Coif is here to do that, but he stepped away. I think he's still away. So Kevin, go first.
All right, so I got a tiny topic here that we can laugh at and shake our heads at. It's about Battlefield.
Oh, is
Because
it what I
this
think it
saga
is?
isn't done. It probably is. So, fun fact now, Battlefield 2042, right? They come out with a limited time game mode. It's a zombies mode. 4v60,
Time.
kind of. So there's 60 zombies that you like face off against. However, the zombies are actually infinite. There's just only ever 60 at a time. So players started playing this and apparently getting way too much XP out of this mode and having too much fun. So they decided to get rid of it after a single day because the XP farm was too great and was affecting other game modes. And they
Couldn't they
replaced it with
just
gun game.
lower the XP that you get?
What?
It was
Hold,
out for a
hold,
day.
rewind.
I'm
You're
rewinding.
telling me they put out this thing for one day, and because
Yes.
of XP gain, they took that away?
Uh-huh.
But people were enjoying it.
Yeah. People were having fun, so they were like, no.
No fun for you.
Yeah.
Do they not like to make money? Is that what the thing is
Apparently,
now?
they just want to continue to see their game tank. I don't know. Like, it's already doing so bad that why wouldn't you just be like, hey, you know what? People are having fun. Hold on, man. We might be going in the right direction here.
I mean, if they know how to do that pretty well, I mean, I would maybe see a zombies game come from the next if they know how to do that well. That game mode sounds like fun though. That sounds like the
Well, not
PUBG
anymore.
mod, the mod that they have for zombies in PUBG, I think. Although those are all like actual player controlled people. These are all AI,
Yeah.
I'm assuming, right? Like
No,
60
they're all
zombies.
AI, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my
But yeah,
God.
so fun times for that game. Shocker.
There's a
Anyway.
rumor that that game might be going free to play. So I don't know. We'll see
Yeah,
how
I
that
wouldn't
goes.
be surprised at this point, especially after this. So
Oh,
anyway, the real
But
topic at hand. If we,
go right ahead.
I have a question.
no, okay, yeah, go ahead.
Didn't they remove it because of the whole XP thing? Because it was throwing the whole game out of whack?
Yeah, that's what they say. Yeah.
But they could have just reduced the XP to be able to just keep that game mode. Why take the entire game mode out if you could just
Why
all
does
you
it
gotta do is
matter?
Well, it was supposed to be a limited game mode too. It was only supposed to
Yeah, it
last
was only
until
supposed to
like the
run
end of
till the
this month.
27th. They took it out after a day.
They
also
probably couldn't fix it that quick, honestly.
now
So it'll
hold on a
probably
minute.
come back, I would imagine.
It's changing a number.
Right, but what does
Yeah, but
XP matter
look at the
in
game they
Battlefield
made. You know what I
2042?
mean?
I mean, that's fair. Huh? What was that?
What is
I don't
what
know,
is
Genesis.
what does
I
XP
didn't.
matter? XP doesn't matter in 2042, I
That's
thought,
the
because
thing.
you
It
can't.
doesn't because all it's for is unlocking stuff like weapons and things, which they already made a freaking journey because you can't target classes. So they should be coming out with ways to speed that up because people hate that. The whole point of playing a Battlefield game is to have different classes that focus on different weapon types because then you can unlock the weapons you want to use as opposed to unlocking weapons like you would in Call of Duty.
So that's very confusing to me. If the XP doesn't even do anything, what was? There had to be another
Well, I
reason why they
mean,
took it
no,
out.
No,
Was it?
the
that was the
XP
reason.
does do something. It's just,
Yeah, it unlocks stuff, and
it's
everybody was
not.
like, "Well,
It seems like
people
it's
do
an
repetition too
imbalanced
fast."
game, and they put out a thing that made the game tolerable, but it's not in the way they want it to be tolerable, and then they took it away. That's what it sounds like. What
That's
idiots,
horrible. That's horrible. They're stupid.
No, yeah, they're good. I don't
Kevin.
understand what EA is
Kevin,
doing. Yeah,
you
what
gonna
up?
strangle them?
No, they're
Good.
doing a great
See,
job
see,
themselves.
Genesis. He doesn't threaten developers. All right. See, this is why we have no problem. He only threatens you. All right. Anyways, Kevin, continue.
Somehow that's not a problem. Got it. Okay. Am I good to do
I
my bigger
can't
topic?
help. I can't help that Ubisoft needs to get strangled. Okay, I can't help that fact. It's
All
not my
right.
problem. Okay. Anyway, Kevin, please go ahead with the topic.
Okay, so bigger. Oh, excuse me. Bigger topic at hand. So I started playing Quake again on Nightmare because they updated it for keyboard and mouse support. I've been having a blast. I'm gonna get that platinum in I don't know how much longer. I've already put 23 hours in, and I've got a decent chunk of time to still go. It's probably around the 40-hour mark. I'll get it, or more. Depends on how terrible the machine is going to be, in a good way. So my topic is, I don't know how to like word this, so I'm going to do my best. Um, Expertly designed highest difficulties in games. Because let me tell you about Nightmare difficulty in Quake by starting with all the other games that came out around it. So Doom I believe, is the first game that had like nightmare difficulty from id, and on nightmare difficulty in Doom, they did like almost everything possible to make this game unfair for you. Enemies respawn after a period of time. Adam knows this because we played some co-op. Enemies respawn after a certain amount of time. One thing that wasn't working on consoles when we played Nightmare, and I totally forgot about this, is that what also is supposed to happen in Nightmare difficulty is the action and like speed of enemies is supposed to basically double, so they can do things twice as fast-ish. Which means you have basically double the amount of attacks from every enemy in the game coming your way, and they're moving faster. And yeah, it's just wow, it was a lot. Wolfenstein had the difficulty I Am Death Incarnate or something like that, I believe it was, and that was brutal because things just killed you super freaking fast. I think it took like 2 to 3 shots from anything to kill you. Duke Nukem 3D, I don't even want to think about what the highest difficulty is for Duke Nukem 3D because just putting up the difficulty by 1 level is ridiculous, thanks to most enemies having hit scan weapons in the game, so you can't physically dodge most of the attacks coming your way anyways. It's just up to luck.
Hit scan does that, and you can't dodge anything?
Yeah, because it's either, as soon as they shoot, it either hits you or it misses.
Oh,
There's no in
interesting.
between. Yeah.
Okay.
So, whatchamacallit? So then Quake has a nightmare difficulty, which is actually really
I'm
fun.
getting stuck in the wood.
It's all about knowledge of the game, strategy, and overall player skill. Like, the weapons in Quake are designed so well that everything has like a purpose at all stages of the game, and it's crazy how they managed to pull this off. Like, if you go into this game coming from like Doom and stuff, you probably would look at like oh hey, here's a super nail gun. This basically looks like a chain gun, so I just use this when I want to mow down a bunch of enemies. When really, like, you should be saving that for the enemies that are beefier and have like the high hit point pools, because rockets and grenades are best to level rooms due to AoE damage, and the DPS of the super nail gun will beat out the rocket launcher against enemies that have like higher hit point pools, because it takes so much longer to fire each rocket. The lightning gun is easily the strongest weapon in the game, but you need
Hello?
to. All right, that's interesting. But you need to
What the fuck?
save
What?
the
Hold
ammo
on, family
for
show.
like
Sorry.
specific.
What? Hold on. What was that? Why did
I
Kevin
don't know.
start talking again?
Yeah, who knows? Somebody's audio probably looped over the TV or something.
Who's all right?
Anyway, the lightning gun is like the strongest weapon, but the ammo is the rarest. So like you treasure that thing for very specific scenarios. The single barrel and double barreled shotguns are both completely like different, with the double barreled shotgun being
Is where I parked this.
almost exclusively short range
Maybe I can
due to
Oh my
increased
god, I'm
ammo being
literally
used,
shooting right
and
past
the
this
spread
guy.
pattern is bigger. The single shotgun has a tighter spread pattern and also loses less damage over range. So if you're firing at range, it's actually more beneficial to use the single shotgun as opposed to like Doom, where no matter what, you're using the super shotgun if you're playing Doom 2 or any other game or mod that has the super shotgun in it, since Doom 1 didn't, because it just does more damage, period. So yeah, it's just, it turns into this whole thing of like, all right, how much do you really know about the game? And the other part of it is there's a lot of secrets in Quake, but you don't need them to get through Nightmare. It's not like a case of, oh, if you know where all the secrets are, then yeah, you'll be fine. And if you don't know where the secrets are, you're going to struggle. No, you really, a lot of the stuff that you need is out in the open, and they give it to you. It's just maximizing its use, like invulnerabilities or quad damage or ring of invisibility. You can do a lot with them if you just go like, all right, let me save before I pick this up. Let's see what's coming up, and when do I want to pick up this power up, and what do I want to do with it? So it's such a different experience because it's not necessarily about like your twitch shooting skill and like how well you can dodge things. Like sure, that plays a part in it, but there's actually a lot of strategy involved in it and a lot more like if you take the time to understand how the enemies work and what weapons are best in what situations, you will inevitably do better on Nightmare. It is very doable difficulty level that I've been making very steady progress through from the beginning. So, yeah, um, I know everybody else plays a lot of different games. Anybody else have any games that like they feel, hey, the highest difficulty is actually like really well done?
I actually have one. I don't really play games on hard difficulties. I'm not good at games generally. Like as much as I talk about how much I love Horizon, I played that on the medium difficulty because anything higher I was bad. I'm a bad gamer. But Infamous 2 is what I had to play it on the hardest difficulty for the trophy, and I really enjoyed the difficulty. Like when I beat it for the first time on normal, I thought it was fun, but when I beat that game on hard, especially the last boss, I was so happy that I did it. It took me probably more tries than it should anybody, but I was just so happy, and there was just a lot of moments where I was like, wow, this is really great. Like I just had so much fun because it was enough challenge where I think any normal person would be like, oh, this is hard. But like I knew I could do it and I got through it and I was very happy about that. There was also some BS areas in that game, but that game's not perfect. Um, Infamous 1, not 2. If I said 2, not 2. That hard difficulty was nothing to scoff at. The ones that suck, crushing difficulty in Uncharted. It's not fun. It's never fun. Uncharted's not about that. Um, they're perfectly playable, but I wouldn't say those are the best designed in terms of that difficulty. But then, no, the opposite of Naughty Dog, Last of Us. You go hard mode in there, fun. Grounded, crazy fun. I have a friend who I've talked about on here who's completed the first Last of Us on Grounded 11 times, and he liked the second game. He didn't like it as much as the first game, except he loved the controls way more, and he's beaten that 11 times now on Grounded. He just keeps playing the game over and over on Grounded. I don't know why,
Hey,
but
yeah,
he really likes that. So those are my two.
all right.
Uh, two
What's
games that
yeah
I had liked on like difficulty level and things like that, and I think is uh well, one
well
of them is
designed.
yeah, one of them is um well designed. The other one, it just gives you a very, I think, different look on like how difficulty is from the normal mode to like the hard mode to like the critical mode or whatever. Like Kingdom Hearts 3 for me is one of them. Between normal mode to crit mode, it is such a difference in gameplay. Normal mode on KH3 was that was that was pretty simple. Unfortunately, like versus the older games, for some reason this was a much more easier game to play, and a lot of us actually noticed that dip in the difficulty settings. So like you'd see that the mobs were way more easier to kill. It didn't take as many combos to do what you had to do. Um, then you load crit mode, and crit mode would be hmm, crit mode would decrease your health and increase all the enemies' health, but it just made everything so much more fun to play. I mean, I think you've heard me in some of the streams when I play Kingdom Hearts. I would end up um,
Yeah.
just dying so many times because the way I played. And then with Kingdom Hearts 3, they introduced difficulty modifiers too. So like you could put you can't use magic, you can't use certain combos. Enemies have twice the amount of damage. You can't increase your stats, your overall strength, magic, defense, or you do like a level 1 playthrough. So like all those things add to that whole like fun aspect of like Kingdom Hearts difficulty. I've seen people complete like stupid playthroughs. Like you can only use the first 3 moves. Everything does double damage against you. You die in 1 hit. Like it's crazy, and I'm like, oh my god. Um, another game with very interesting and intricate like difficulties would be Devil May Cry. You have like 8
I was
different
gonna say that.
difficulties.
Yep.
Yeah, 8 different difficulties in Devil May Cry, starting from like human all the way down to like hell or hell mode. And
What Dante
it
must
goes.
die.
Dante Must Die is in there too. That
Yeah.
is 2
Wait, is
difficulty
there
modes.
higher than that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that. All right,
Yeah.
please go on.
Um, so you have human, which is like the easy mode in the game. You have Demon Hunter, which is the difficulty that most people start on. It's just a normal difficulty. You get Son of Sparta. It's slightly harder than normal. You have Legendary Dark Knight mode. It basically gives you the difficulty level of Son of Sparta, but it multiplies your enemies by 100.
Oh, okay, good.
So if you walked into a room with 10 enemies, there would basically be like almost 1,000 enemies in that room. It's not the levels of like, I'm over exaggerating, but like times 100. It's probably like times 10 actually. So like
Mm-hmm.
10 enemies in a room normally would be, but you'd have 100 instead of that room because there's times 10 for everything. You have then you have Dante Must Die mode. Or Virgil Must Die, whichever one you play, or Nero Must Die. It'll change depending on whatever character you
Yeah,
play
sure.
as. Then you get to Heaven or Hell mode, where everything, including you, dies with 1 hit. And then you go to Hell or Hell mode. You die 1 hit, but everybody else is on Son of Sparta difficulty.
Oh, jeez.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's how that works. Yeah, Devil May Cry, like, especially Devil May Cry 3 and 4, I've put so many hours into playing all the difficulty modes. Destinoto can probably tell you the same thing. He played Virgil back in the day on 3, and then 4, we put so many hours as Nero and Dante, and then when the special edition came out, we put a bunch of hours as Virgil and Dante. 5, I am trying to put more hours into. 5 is very difficult because it's so that you need to understand the combo system so well to be good at that game. If you don't understand the combo system and are able to achieve like some of these crazy stupid combos that people do, the game is 10 times harder for you. It is
Not for me.
a literal nightmare to play. It is very difficult. But regardless of the fact, the difficulty levels, even in Dante Must Die mode, like that's the mode that you see pros and stuff like people like who are trying to achieve like best run combos and best combo runs or anything like that. They'll play on Dante Must Die because the enemies end up getting a demon stage just like you do after about 30 seconds of interacting with them. So if you don't kill them in the first 30 seconds, they end up going to demon mode where they don't flinch when you hit them. They can hit you for twice the amount of damage, and all their attacks are generally powered up where they basically make you flinch every single time. So those are my 2 as far as difficulty levels that I would think are pretty well designed. Devil May Cry is the more intricate one, but Kingdom Hearts is definitely the more fun, harder difficulty. It gives you a challenge. You're like, okay, I want to try this because I know I can do X, Y, Z.
Yeah. Since everybody's doing 2, I'm gonna throw in a quick other mention
Yeah.
here, real
Mm-hmm.
quick. Doom 2016, Ultra Nightmare.
Oh,
Freaking
okay.
amazing idea, and very doable. So it's fun watching people attempt to do it or actually pull off a run in Ultra Nightmare. Because in Ultra Nightmare, you can save, and I think you could probably cheat the system using like USB sticks and stuff. But like, come on, don't cheat. Just try it. Just do it. And delete your save file, start over, which is
Well,
amazing. An FPS that plays like a roguelike. Oh man.
I don't think I had tried that difficulty when I was playing. But it definitely sounds fun.
Mm-hmm.
I might throw in a difficulty that I actually hate.
Oh.
And I think it's the difficulties where it only allows you a limited amount of saves. Like Resident Evil does that, Dead Space does that.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I personally don't like that level of difficulty. Like, if you're gonna make everything stronger, but only let me save, let's say 3 times in the game, like Dead Space or Resident Evil, have a limited amount of saves because I can only find so many of those like ink rolls.
Yeah.
You're not making it fun for me. You're making it so that I can't and I have to like
Right.
constantly just be on my toes, looking at everything, trying to avoid everything. I can't do what I want to do then.
Well, you
That's
also
when
can't have like a life.
yes, exactly. That's
Yeah,
I don't particularly like that type of game mode. That
this is
turns
fair.
me off in a game. I don't like
Yeah.
that.
Uh,
So I actually have a question. Before you go, Destino, I actually have a question, and honestly, you can answer in yours, Destino, if you're okay with that, Kevin.
yeah. Okay.
Um, so like we all have, I would say, different difficulty skills. Like somebody playing Returnal might be like, this game's too hard, and Kevin, I feel like you thought that was an
I've heard you
easier
crush that game.
challenge. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, would you say that's a well-designed hard mode, or would you say that it should
Um.
be harder? Or like, or Genesis. I know you play games on harder difficulties a lot because you like to
Mhm.
challenge yourself. And
Mhm.
sometimes you start it and you're like, I gotta bump this up or I gotta like lower it. But like, what specifically is what keeps you going with the hard difficulties? Is it the knowing you can get through it, or you just like to try to push yourself?
I think it's a combination of both. I think it's knowing that I can do it and that it'll be an accomplishment that I get it by the end of the game. And I like to push myself sometimes, like especially if it's a game that I enjoy playing. I will want to play it on harder difficulty because it gives me that satisfaction of knowing that I beat the game on a harder difficulty before I even beat it on normal. Especially also if there's a reward at the end for doing it, like hey, you get a special weapon or a costume or ending or something like that. Like I'll take all that with it. Uh, so I think it's a healthy combination of both with the hard mode, and I'll only ever tone it down if I legitimately can't move forward and I've accepted okay, I'm not good enough to play this mode yet, or
Okay,
I'm not powered up enough to play this mode yet.
okay. Kevin, I don't know if
Um.
you want to respond or.
So Returnal's difficulty. I mean, it only had one. Um. I really enjoyed the difficulty of the game. I thought it was very, I don't know, medium difficulty, we'll say. But like, I have, I guess, more experience with bullet helly sort of games, and
Yeah.
I just have like, I'm not one who sees all the projectiles coming at them and I panic. I like see them all coming at me, and instead of panicking, I go, okay, so where do I have to stand here? Because like it's designed for you to dodge everything. Most of these games are. There is a way to dodge any attack. Um, so it's just like, all right, where do I have to stand? I have to go here. I have to go here. I have to go here. So I just don't overreact. It's not overreact. I don't like react to things in a way that would like screw me up. Generally speaking, in a bullet hell game.
Honestly, I
So
think
I think that's
overreact
why I
is the
just did
right.
well.
I think
Is
Or
overreact
like
is
overreact?
right.
panic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
because
don't
I
panic.
would say panic and overact are basically the same thing.
Because, like, I think, what, at least half the bosses in the game I beat on the first attempt because I didn't need to know what they were doing. I just saw the pattern coming at me and I was like, oh, okay, I just go here, or like I keep circle strafing, I jump, I whatever. Um, so yeah, I mean, the thing that I struggled the most on, I think, was actually like the first boss of the game, uh,
Yep.
just because there were a lot of times where you couldn't see what it was going to be doing, so I had to just know how that attack would finish executing because it went into the ground a bunch. Um, and then like, what difficulties do I like? I guess as far as like games go, I usually like bumping up the difficulty because I want to challenge myself, much like Genesis. But at the same time, certain games, when you start upping the difficulty, I appreciate it when a developer is able to make a game harder without just like basically giving cheats to your opponents. Like in the case of Doom, the original Doom, Nightmare mode. I don't want to play that mode. What? Why do I want to play a mode where enemies respawn constantly, have
Oh,
double the action rate, and all this other stuff? That's just brutal and like dumb in my opinion. But then you go to like a game like Quake. Quake is a legitimate challenge. Like, yeah, things are doing more damage to you. They might react quicker. I forget exactly what the difficulty increases do. Your max health is cut in half. But if you have armor, the way that game is designed, the armor takes the brunt of the damage. So like you basically just save often and make sure that when you take unnecessary damage, you go, all right, where did I go wrong in this room? How can I improve fighting whatever I'm up against? Reload the game and do it again. Like it's more problem solving. It's more fun. It's a legitimate challenge. Even like games like Dark Souls, where I'm terrible because I am not that great at Dark Souls games, but somehow I was amazing at Bloodborne. Go figure there. Like, it's a legitimate challenge. You can avoid everything. Even like in Dark Souls 3, which I complain about all the time because like you hit the just beyond the midway point of the game, or maybe like 60% through the game, and most bosses in that game just wind up hitting like in an entire 360-degree pattern with like every attack, and I just got so fed up with it that it was like, okay, but like you literally, your answer to making these bosses harder was just have them hit everywhere, and I feel like that's just a cop out, and I got personally frustrated with that. But at the same time, I know that if I was a better player, I would be able to dodge all that, and I would understand how to dodge out of those, and then go back in and attack. um, so I don't know. It's making the game harder without blatantly making the player feel like their opponents are cheating. Or like Call of Duty World at War is another great example of opponents cheating. They literally hard-coded into Veteran that if a player is hiding behind things for too long, grenades would drop at your feet.
Yep.
It doesn't matter where the enemies are. They just
I remember
appear
when
there.
you
That's
said that
stupid.
one time. Genesis was like, they did? Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that's literally coded in. And the longer you sit back there, the more grenades drop there to make you move.
Yep.
And like it also sucked with that game because um, enemies just kept coming. Like in order to progress through the campaign, you have to move forward. You have to hit certain like progression points in order for enemies to just magically stop appearing and have like the rest of your allies kill the remaining ones. So like you were forced to move forward out of cover on the highest difficulty. Whereas like earlier Call of Duty games, that happened very occasionally. Most times it was, oh yeah, there's a finite number of enemies. Hold out, figure it out, do it. Vanguard kind of does that too, from what I've played. There's no infinite enemy spawns, and there's no reason for there to be infinite enemy spawns in a war game. I'm sorry, it doesn't make any sense. And if you get rid of infinite enemy spawns, you can just make enemies be better. Like, you know what I mean? Because like then the enemies, there's a finite number of enemies, so the enemies can actually be more accurate. They can have quicker reaction times. Because if you just kill them all, yay, you can move forward. I don't know. That's how I feel about it though. Call of Duty is random like that. They just keep pushing infinite enemy spawns, and you have to actually like progress through a level as opposed to
Yeah.
hunkering down and just fighting it out like you would in a real war scenario.
The one I was going to give as an example of one I hate is the first Call of Duty on veteran status. They literally would just spawn behind you. And it's like, how? I'm in a
That is true.
hallway.
They would do that. Yeah.
I'm in a
Right.
hallway.
I do
How
remember
did you get here? It's literally blocked off behind me. How are you behind me? I don't understand. And that game pissed me off. But I got the platinum in the remaster of whatever the hell that was called. Call of Duty
I think Call of Duty
Classic.
2.
I think
Yeah,
it's
it was
called.
Call of Duty Classic on consoles. Call of Duty 2, I think, was the best campaign as in terms of like veteran difficulty, because I remember not really having a huge amount of difficulty with it. Like I
Yeah.
died for doing dumb things. That was about it. Um, but yeah, like I don't know. It just give the player a fighting chance, and just make the game harder. Another thing with like first person shooters especially, and I think Modern Warfare 2 is probably the best example of this. Maybe even one. I didn't play a lot of the campaigns in one. You don't need to have enemies freaking immediately kill the player if they're on the screen for more than like 4 seconds. That is the stupidest thing in the world. I should not have to sit here and memorize enemy locations.
Yeah, that's what Modern Warfare 1 did as well. It was memorize
Okay.
enemy locations because I remember doing that the plane thing. That one
Oh,
like I forget what it's
Mile High
right.
Club or something it's
Yeah,
called.
Mile
Yeah.
High Club, getting that achievement. I remember trying to get that. And I'm like, I just don't have the skills for this. I remember where they are, and then they would literally always spawn in the same place. And then one time You would get in, and that enemy's not there, and you're like, where the hell is he? And you start to freak out. You're like, what the hell? And then all of a sudden he spawns, and you're like, you son of a... Oh! The friend of mine who plays Last of Us on Grounded, he literally spent a weekend, 48 straight hours doing that until he got it. That dude is nuts. I'm starting to realize there's something wrong with that guy, and I should talk to him. But yeah, I feel like Destinoto hasn't said anything, and I know he plays
Oh yeah, I'm
them
sorry.
hard
Just,
games.
go ahead.
Yeah, you're good. It's your topic, so talk away, man.
I know, but
Destinoto, you have anything?
Destinoto's dead.
Yeah, he's pausing. He's pausing. He's in a fight.
Oh, let's see here. A game that has a really good difficulty, I think would be the original Demon Souls. Mostly because the bosses are really not super difficult. Like not, maybe the only one might be the Spider Queen. She's very, very particular, like in like how you kill her because she like spits fire all over the place and lights the floor on fire and all that. But most of the bosses are really not that challenging in Demon Souls. I feel like even though I played the original and then I played the remake, I really didn't die too many times to the bosses. But I also think even like new people, once they understand like what the weakness would be and the patterns, like Kevin was saying with like maybe Returnal. For Demon Souls, it's pretty straightforward. I think the only difficult part is traversing the whole world, all the different worlds you're in, and the little enemy mobs that you have to make yourself familiar with. So I think that's a really good difficulty setting.
All right.
Cool. One that I thought was probably harder than normal and a higher like barrier of entry would be Bloodborne, even though he's somehow really good at it and not so good at the other Souls
somehow
games.
I blew through that game. I don't know. I really have no answer for that.
Yeah, it's really a totally different Souls game because it forces you to play in a certain way with being more aggressive where you don't have a shield. The only shield in the game is trash and you have your gun. So I guess if you can get parrying down, most of the enemies in the game you could just parry and stab them for visceral attack. But I think there were probably more challenging bosses in Bloodborne compared to like Demon Souls. And I remember some of the bosses from Dark Souls 1. I think Ornstein and Smog in Dark Souls 1.
I'm pretty sure Dark
The
Souls
two
1, yeah.
giant dudes.
Or maybe it
Yeah,
was 2. No, it might have been 2. Because
okay,
wasn't it just Dragon Slayer?
maybe.
Or, Ornstein before, whatever.
Yeah. Well,
I don't remember.
whichever one Ornstein and Smog was in, that
Yeah.
boss
That boss was
had to
great. I love
be
it. Iconic.
one of the most like chaotic bosses I've ever seen in a game, I think. Because it's just
That
two
might actually
giant
be one of
dudes
my favorite
swinging at
boss
you
fights. Yeah.
relentlessly. And then once you kill one of them, the other one powers up.
Yep. Yep. Don't they heal to full too, or something like that?
Huh?
Don't they like heal to full as well when one dies? So you
Oh,
can't even like be like, oh, kill.
yeah, I think so. Yeah, because some games do that where they don't, where you can like stall and then you can kill
Mm-hmm.
both of them at the same time. But then, yeah, I'm pretty sure the other one does get like a whole bar of health again, and then you have to kill him, whichever one you killed, whichever one you're gonna kill second. But like with Bloodborne, I actually completely stopped playing that game um, after I got maybe like a quarter of the way through, I think, at the cleric beast, which is an optional boss, but I wanted to kill him. So I tried maybe I don't know how many times. It probably had to be like 30 or 40 tries um where I just kept dying over and over and over and over again. It's this giant lightning uh creature, dog-like creature. Oh my god. And when I had come back to the game after a whole year, I tried again and it took a while, but I eventually beat him and then I got through the rest of the game and then I got the platinum and then I started farming blood gems. So, yeah. I mean, I think Bloodborne's also a pretty good difficulty level. Maybe a little harder than the other ones I would say, but well, it's still good. Um,
Alright.
Cool. Cool.
Cool.
I'm surprised you didn't mention the Metroid Dread difficulty.
yeah, I'll add that in too. Honestly, I feel like they could have done more with the difficulties because all they really did for hard was the enemies hit harder. That's it. That's literally the only thing that's changed. All the ammunition, the energy tanks are all the same amount. Um, and I think you do the same damage to them too, but you can die quicker if they hit you a few too many times.
Mm-hmm.
Which I guess hard mode was kind of disappointing because the normal mode is definitely a really good difficulty to start at, especially if you never played any of the Metroid games, any of the older games. Normal's definitely a really good difficulty, but hard definitely let me down. I wish they put out like a better hard mode or something. That'd be fun.
Maybe one day.
Yeah, where you have like limited resources and enemies hit harder, you have less health, maybe. Um, I don't know, maybe they change routes or something. Something like that.
Sure.
That'd be cool.
I got one
Oh,
for
Coif.
difficulties that I like.
Are you still
Sorry,
Coif?
I've got one for
Okay.
difficulties that I like.
Uh-huh.
It's an old one, but the hard difficulty on GoldenEye 64. Sure, you get less stuff from pickups the higher you go in difficulty and, more damage to you. But it also changes what you have to do for each mission. If you start off on noob agent level, it's like just get to the end of the level, you did it, good job, next mission. If you start off on regular secret agent, the middle one, it's like you must also collect the files on the way there. And if you do 007 or something in between that and secret agent, super secret agent, there's things like also disable this plant and shoot this missile at somebody and collect the files and get to the end of the mission. So where it takes not just the regular difficulty functions of, more health, more damage, less health, but also changes up about what you have to do in the mission to make it harder to do successfully.
Yep.
Which you could do all
Secret
that
Agent and
on
00
easy.
Agent.
Yeah, that sounds right. So while you could just hunt them all down on your easy difficulty, you have to do all the objectives on the highest difficulties, which is kind of fun and kind of interesting, where it's not just handicaps versus not. It's additional work that you have to actually complete versus not. And I think that's kind of a unique way of doing difficulty in addition to, the damage and such, which I don't think we see too often anymore. I'm sure there are still games that have that, but often it's more I've seen things like in Far Cry's, if you play on the easy, everything is highlighted, and they turn off the highlighting if
Hell
you play on a
yeah.
more normal or high level difficulty. But you can just change that in the menu whenever you want, even if you're on hard menu, I imagine, as part of accessibility. So I thought that was a good way to do hard, and also makes you want to do it to officially get, those additional gameplay moments that you wouldn't perhaps otherwise get by skipping an area if you're just playing on a non-required difficulty.
I
Okay.
like games that give me baby modes because I'm a baby.
Oh my god.
Well, that's why I only play games on the Nintendo DS, because they had the #1 series of baby games of like, here's a baby, it's in your Nintendo, go, or Nintendogs, things like that,
I I
I have a
just decided
Neopet
to
mode.
I just decided to have a baby. That's why I have baby mode all the time. That's why I want the harder difficulties.
Sounds awful. Good
You
luck.
know,
Sounds
that's
awful.
just what I did. Okay, Quaif, appreciate the input. Thank you very much, Kevin. We ready to wrap this topic up?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Fun fact: 100 hours in Bloodborne. That's what I had put in that bad boy.
I'd
Wow.
play more of Bloodborne if there was a baby mode. Because I like the idea of Bloodborne. I'm never gonna be good. And I don't care
But there
enough to be
wasn't
good.
100 hours to beat the game.
Now, you're doing
Challenge
stuff.
dungeons and stuff too. But like, I distinctly remember when I was playing through that, I was in like the quote top like 10% or whatever. Because as I would defeat bosses, I'd be like, wait, how am I this good? I feel like I'm so bad at this game.
Didn't you replay it a couple times too?
I started to, and
Yeah,
I didn't care for it.
yeah. That's probably the
All right.
quickest game you were in love with and then fell out of love with.
Yeah, 100%.
Cool, cool.
Alrighty. Okay, Adam, Quaif, you want to take us away with the next one?
Coif, what? Why would he?
Uh,
Okay, anyways.
Didn't you say he was going to help you?
No, he's here
He was
because
here
of my
for you.
topic.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, yeah,
Yeah,
okay then.
yeah.
Still,
I
still the
mean,
same thing.
if he knew about Kevin's topic, he probably would have jumped in. He's always wants that Coif. We know him as the guy obsessed with GoldenEye.
I only played Nintendo games
Oh,
from
the
the
accent's back.
90s.
That's cool. Hold on a second. Let me just. So we're gonna do the list, the Metacritic reviews.
Oh boy.
We have 11 games, I believe, to give scores for. And I'm actually I have a list. I have a website. I'm using random.org/lists. This you just type in 5 names or however many names you want, and it randomizes it. So instead of us being like, hey, we want to go first because we can't do the same scores, I'm actually just going to randomize it, and whoever gets picked first, they go. All right. So,
Perfect.
and then
How do we go from there?
what?
How are you going to continue from there?
What do you mean?
From Okay, so it randomly picks who picks first, but then who's second, third, fourth, fifth.
He
Oh,
just keeps randomly doing it.
it actually puts them in order. It goes one, two,
Oh,
three, four,
Oh,
five.
it randomized the
Yeah, yeah,
entire
yeah,
list.
yeah.
Got it.
It's that. Yeah. I found a wheel where it like did one at a time, but this one is a list and it actually puts them in order of
That's
the list.
awesome.
Yeah, it's a cool site, free to use, simple, no account,
sponsor.
anything.
Sponsor.
No, nope, not sponsored. We're gonna do the main one last. So everybody, calm down, Sifu. We'll get to you last.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
All right. So for Dying Light 2,
Uh-huh.
let's see who's going first. Click this. Desunoto, you're going first. What do you want to give Dying Light 2?
Oh boy, here we go. Is not already dead?
Is this a joke?
He says it's going to be delayed and will not be out in February.
Did he really just walk away? All right, he's going last until he comes back, I guess. Wow, what a...
Just re-randomize it so it's not him.
No.
Oh, no, I see what you're going to do. You're going to go
I'm just going to put him
first.
last, yeah. Kevin, go ahead. Dying Light 2.
Oh, I'm first?
Yeah.
Dying Light 2. Oh, man. I don't know anything. I don't have my
Again,
phone,
you
but
changed
fine.
this. up to a week. But this comes out the 4th, and then reviews come out the 2nd, so not really time to change this one.
Right.
So
What do you do? I've seen this. I've seen trailers for this. It looks boring as hell, honestly. I'm gonna do let's go with 76.
Interesting. 74 is the original game's score. So
Oh,
just
okay.
a fun little
Wow, I'm
fact.
surprised it's that low. The
Yeah,
first one
yeah.
looked more exciting.
All right, I'm third, so I'm next, I guess. I'm
Yeah.
gonna actually go a little bit higher. I'm gonna just say an 81 because I think it has made improvements, and I think a lot of people like the first game, and I think it's gonna do a little bit better than the first. So I'll just go with 81, and then Genesis, you're next.
78.
78, okay. Coif, you're next.
Oh, 79.
79. All right. Destinoto back?
Close.
Ooh,
Playing
not
real
back.
safe with this one.
Not back. All right. Well, we're moving on. Destino's going last for
I'm
that
here.
one. Oh, here we go. Where'd you go? What were you doing?
I went to get a snack.
You screwed up. Destino, what's your score for Dying Light 2?
75.
75. Wow, he didn't know. He didn't pick an answer, Mary. Yeah, good. All right, cool.
We went 75, 76, 78, 79, 81.
Yep. That's what we did.
Oh,
All right, next game, Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires. Comes out the 15th. Who's here? Kevin, shockingly, you're first.
Oh boy, Dynasty Warriors games. Oh my lord. I don't know how these review, honestly.
Kevin, I would definitely think that real quick, they review differently for the normal Dynasty Warriors and then for the Dynasty Warrior Empire series. They both review very differently.
Of course they do. We're gonna go with a solid 75.
Ooh, 75. All right. Let's see who's next. Destinoto, you're next. For Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires.
Well,
Do you have the hiccups, Genesis? You alright?
Yep, it's not good. Hang on, I'm gonna mute myself.
Yeah, figure that out.
get some ladder.
I thought you said ladder for a second.
I did too for a second, but it's okay. Don't worry about that.
Get a ladder. Well, considering recent review scores, I'm gonna have to go with the 60, 67.
67, alright. Alright, let's see who's next here.
The last one got a 63.
Genesis, if you're there, you're next. So.
Alright, guys. I'm going with the trusty old number 69.
Ooh, nice.
Rocket
Oops,
69?
I accidentally wrote 59. That's my bad. There we go.
69.
Alright, Coif.
Oh, well, DW9, not well received with its open world format.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think Empires will be better.
Mm-hmm.
70.
70, okay. I'm going a solid 68, because, I wanted to do what Genesis did.
Nice.
But I'll hold off. Alright, next game. Evil Dead the game. It's supposed to be coming out, I think. Hold on, it might have been delayed. Let me just double check this.
It again?
That's a game.
Yeah, it's a game coming out. Hold on, I'm pretty sure this was delayed, so we might have to not do this one.
They already made this game. They're doing it again?
What do you mean they already made this game?
I thought there was already an Evil Dead video game.
Yeah, probably. You know how the world is.
That's fair.
Still says February 2022 on their official website. And their Twitter. Still says February 2022. I don't see a specific date, though. and they haven't tweeted about it since December 29th. So I guess we'll just we'll go ahead and do this one still.
The last
50-50
game came
on
out
this.
was Evil Dead Regeneration. Was that the last one that came out?
Okay.
I don't know. Is it? I'm reading.
Sure.
I don't know.
Okay.
Well,
Scored a
anyways,
68.
and well, Genesis, what's your score? Your first.
72.
Bold, very bold. Desinota, you're next.
For which game?
Evil Dead the game.
Oh. Hmm. Well, 60.
60. Okay.
Wow, that's a. Now we're getting spicy here, gentlemen. We're getting a little spicy
I'm
here.
next. Oh God. I don't even know.
Come on, give me a spicy one, Adam. Give me a
I'm
spicy one right in my face.
95. No.
Right in my face.
Oh Lord. Ooh. I don't have hopes in this. I also believe it's going to be delayed. I'm going to give it a. I'm going to get 69 in this one. Screw it.
That's a
69.
bold one.
Coif?
That's a nice, spicy, bold one.
Oh, I mean, I never even knew they made games like this, so...
Come on, Coif. Come on. Give me a spicy one in my face, Coif. Come on.
I don't know. 72?
Oh, no, that's what Genesis said. So you can go 71 or 73. You can't do 72.
Not spicy enough, Coif. Not spicy enough.
71.
All right, Kevin?
Kevin, come on. Come on, Daddy. Give me a spicy one, Daddy.
61. All right. The next is Grid Legends. The first person to go. Coif, what do you think about Grid Legends?
Oh, the game.
Yeah, these are all games, Kevin.
I know they're all games. The game.
Last Grid got a 73.
Polygon just reported on this game today. It's got a story mode, 10 hours of racing, and some live action scenes.
Oh dear.
So.
Oh, sweet. I can open YouTube with this. All right.
So this is Grid, as in Grid Racing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is in the Grid.
Oh, those aren't good.
A box of grits.
Who's the developer? Well, who's the publisher, I guess, rather than the developer?
Codebreaker? Yeah,
Codemasters is the developer. EA Originals is the publisher.
Yeah.
And it's on the Ego engine. That's cool.
Because Grid's always been like an uncomfortable, not quite simulator, but not quite arcade. Just kind of meh. What's real meh? Like 70.
All right. The next person, Kevin.
Oh boy. I'm gonna regret this, I'm sure. 64.
64, wow. See, this is why this year's going to be tough, because there's a lot of games on here where we're like, ooh, I don't know about that. Genesis, you're next.
Alright. I'm going to give you a spicy sandwich here.
I don't eat those, so I'm going to spit that out.
Alright, well, just spit it on my face. 81.
Okay, wow. That is a spicy sandwich. Desunoto, you're next.
Kevin, where'd you go? Did you go somewhere?
Right here.
What was the name of it again?
Grid Legends. It's a racing game. It comes out February 25th. Codemasters is making it.
You're not in your chair. Where are you, Kevin?
They usually score in the 70s.
The PS3 one got an 87.
Yeah, we are 2 generations away from that one.
Oh, opening YouTube. Oh my god.
87 ain't bad.
Oh, it's okay.
It was made by Codemasters as well.
What was the last game Codemasters put out?
Grid.
I was gonna say Grid seemed right.
Let's see. Games.
Game doesn't
Oh, they
even
made
look
Dirt
pretty.
5.
Yeah, they did.
F1 2021.
They make a lot of racing games.
Yeah, that's all they do.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like.
This game looks ugly.
Okay, Kevin.
It's not about the
does.
looks. It's
The
about the
sun is
feel of the
nice,
wheels
that's
on the
about it.
track.
Kevin, there's live action cutscenes. There's no way this game can be bad.
Well, there goes my lead.
This comes out the 25th, so you guys have plenty of time to change this.
I want to give it a 81.
Nope. Genesis already gave it an 81.
82.
82. All right, I'm torn on this one. I'm super torn on this one. I want to go 80s, but I don't want to go 80s. Because I'm not feeling, I feel like I should go 86. So I'm going to go 76 is what I'm going to do. Because it just makes the most sense for me. Next game, Lost Ark. Comes out February 11th.
Is that? Oh God! Is that the
related to
dinosaur
Ark?
one?
Ark
It's
Evolved and all
a free to
those?
play. Hold on. This one. I swear to God, I got this off of Game Informer's like upcoming games. Let's see. This might not be. I swear to God, I've already looked at this. Lost Ark.
Is this
Oh
the
yeah,
same
it's coming
as?
out.
But is
No,
this a
the
sequel to Ark
Ark
Survivor?
no,
So
No.
it's not even related. It's like Diablo and shit if I remember right.
Is this even new?
Yeah.
Okay, because it's telling me it came out in 2019.
No, again, early access.
Okay. It's one of those. Oh, here we go.
I'm fairly certain Lost Ark is like Diablo
Yeah.
/ Path of Exile kind of game because
I
everybody
found
who was
the
playing Path of Exile did it.
I found the website. Yeah, Lost Ark. Let's see who goes first for this one. Boop.
Yeah.
Haha,
100%.
Genesis, you're first. Oh, this
80.
This really hates me. I've not been picked once for first. All right, 80. 80 it is.
Yeah, I think 80.
Coif, you're second again.
76.
Okay, easy.
I don't know anything about this game.
Honestly, good guess. Adam, that's me. I'm gonna go. It's free to play. I'm gonna go 82. I'm gonna go 82. Go 82. I know nothing about this game either. Kevin, you're next.
Ouch.
Alright, I am
Ow,
going to go with
no.
a solid 72.
72.
I think this game is going to possibly do even worse than that because it is a free-to-play game and it is set up like most Chinese free-to-play RPGs where you need to spend money if you want good gear because of the amount of chances to upgrade things, and if you fail, it like resets everything you've done.
Okay.
Some
Okay.
good
Also,
information
it's an
on this.
MMO. It's an MMO game done in the styling of Path of Exile or Diablo, so it's gonna be pretty jank.
All right.
What?
All right.
How do they switch
I would
Hold
like
on.
change.
Hold on. I know. So would I. Hold on. Desinoto, what's your score for Lost Ark?
69. That wasn't. No, that's no.
74.
Are you going with 74 or 69? You said both of them, so
74.
74 confirmed. All right. So, Coif, did you want to, or Genesis, you were first. Do you want to change your score?
70.
70. All right. Coif, you were second. Do you want to change your score?
Oh, 68.
68. Kevin, good information you gave.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go solid 75. I'm going nice safe 75. Just because it could be worse. All right. The next game is called Martha is Dead. It's coming out February 24th.
Heard about this
Why
one.
do I keep getting placed in third? Whatever. The first person is Kevin, shockingly.
Sorry, what is this?
Martha is Dead.
Oh God.
What is Martha is Dead?
What is
It's a
going
game.
on here?
Thank
It's
you.
that you remember from the Xbox conference. This was where some legend of some girl who died, and you're out there looking for her, and you're going near a lake or something like that, and she pulls
Your
you in
twin
a lake.
sister Martha drowned.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh,
This is
hold
during
on,
the
hold on.
Xbox conference.
I'm gonna pull up a quick trailer here.
It's also coming to PlayStation. So.
Yeah, I think it was like marketing, just marketing, right?
Yeah.
Oh, this is a walking simulator then, right?
Yeah, it's like kind of, yeah. Look, that's what it looked like. It's like a horror game and like set in 1940s Italy. Actually, looks all right. It's only $30.
We're gonna
Italia.
do a 77.
We're gonna do a solid 77. That's Kevin 77. All right, the next person, Coif again. What the hell? You in second, me in third, always. What the hell?
People of Italy. I will do an 82.
82. I'm third, so I feel like this is gonna be like 12 minutes, and I thought 12 minutes was gonna be good.
There's a game called 12 Minutes.
Yeah, you and I were the ones who were excited for it, so that brings into a lot of questions how you are asking that this is.
I was
Or
also excited for
was
it.
it 11 minutes? It's 12 minutes, right? Yeah, it's 12 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I gave 12 minutes an 88. It actually came out to be a 76. I'm going to live with that and give this a 76. Because I'm getting 12-minute vibes from it. So, Desunoto, you're next. For Martha is Dead.
73.
73. Alright, and Genesis.
So just an FYI, I looked this developer up. This developer's only done 2 other games: The Town of Light, which was in 2016, and a Wired Horror Games bundle. The Town of Light has gotten 67 on Metacritic, and this is their 3rd game that they're making.
Sure.
They're pretty new one here. I'm gonna go a solid 70 on this.
Alright. Cool. Alright, the next game is called Monarch. Comes out February 22nd.
It's about the butterflies.
I just watched the trailer for that demo today.
Let's see who goes first.
Looks kind of boring.
Oh, it has a demo trailer. Oh yeah, looks like it. It's coming. Does this already come out on PC? Or is this another early access one? Swear to God.
Coming February 22, initial October 14.
Whatever. Alright, the first person going is... Ah, shit.
It's not on Steam yet.
Monark.
Not a
anime game?
early access.
Yeah, animes. I'm first. Kevin, you're second, so get prepared. It looks boring. God, I keep going like 70s. I don't want to do that. God, I'm gonna give this one the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna go 81. I'm gonna go 81. Kevin?
I'm gonna go. Okay, this could be real solid. I'm gonna go 83.
83. All right. Genesis.
These animated Japanese strategy games usually do halfway decent. I think.
86.
80.
What was the Metacritic for the last oh god, what's that long running anime strategy game series with it's always about school kids and the one
Persona?
Persona?
Disgaea.
Oh.
Oh, this guy. Oh, because NIS makes that. Yeah, because NIS
Yeah,
does
yeah.
this as well.
Yeah. What was their last score for
Let's
Disgaea? I think Disgaea 5 was the most recent.
let's see.
Anyways, while you guys look that up, I'm gonna move on.
Yeah.
Coif.
Oh, this guy is 6 actually.
Oh, 6.
So that's
73.
lame.
Oh wow, I'm surprised. They're really good games.
74.
All right, and Desunoto.
82.
Cool.
Actually,
Cool.
79.
79. All right.
So this guy at 5 got about a 81 on Metacritic. So I guess the 6th one wasn't
Oh,
that
okay,
great.
so 6 just wasn't good. I played 3,
Yeah.
and 3 was epic.
You said 81 on it?
Correct.
Yeah.
Sweet. Hopefully this gets that, because I guessed 81. All right. Sifu is next.
Oh boy.
Oh.
First person. Hey, it's me, Chris Pratt. I am.
Hey, you.
I'm gonna go. Thanks. I'm gonna go 84 for Sifu. I'm gonna go 84 for Sifu. Honestly, I feel like that might be a little too high. It might be a little too low. Honestly, I don't know. Kevin, tell me what your score is gonna be.
It's gonna be an 85.
Ooh, nice. And then Genesis.
80.
Okay.
The last game was Absolver, which was 62 on Metacritic. But that was
I
in
think
2017.
Sifu, the previews have just been like really. A lot of people will be like, "Wow, this game's fun," and like the mechanic is so cool. So I think it'll get points for innovation. So I think it's gonna at least be in the 70s, and then I think it's gonna be fun and cool and enough. That's why I'm going 86. So, Desunoto.
What scores did you guys say already?
84, 85, and 80.
Oh.
Do it.
86.
Be a rebel.
86. Okay. And
I think
Coif.
I'll do pretty well.
Coif's dead.
Coif's thinking. Did Coif step away?
Coif, rest in peace. May
I
God.
forgot what game it was.
Oh,
Sifu,
okay.
the fighting
Martial arts
game,
game.
where you age up every time you die.
Oh. Does that mean if you die too often, you just become useless?
I honestly not sure.
Could be. Maybe you'll have to just start the game again because you'll just die at some point.
Yeah, I don't know if you have like a finite amount of lives or anything, or age. Or like at 104, you're just getting your shit kicked in.
Yeah. 84.
I guessed 84.
85.
That's
I
what
got that.
Kevin guessed.
83.
83. Good original guess. First guess. Nice. All right, we got 4 more games. Next game, King of Fighters 15.
King of Fighters 12 is clearly the best.
That's a big one. That's a big
Ooh, Desunoto, you're going first for this one.
Seems like a 79 is pretty fitting.
79, same as the previous. All right.
Yeah.
Genesis, you're second.
82.
82. That's a good one. I think I would have went 82 if you didn't. I'm third, as is tradition, it seems. I'm gonna go 80. I gotta. Coif, you're next.
74.
74. Wow. Okay. And Kevin.
74, Governor.
78.
78. Wow. All right. We got a good spread there. Good spread. All right.
Spread.
Next game.
You know what's a
Total-
good spread? Peanut butter.
Yeah. Yeah,
Is it?
spread it.
Is that a good spread or?
Yeah.
Mayo.
New to the Tella. New to the Tella. All right.
Please spread wider.
Next game. Total War Warhammer 2.
3.
Isn't that out? That's been out for years.
Oh, 3. Yeah. Sorry. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Why you talking more? It's not your turn.
You don't know that. Might be.
Total War
Son of a
Warhammer 3.
Coif.
88.
88. All right. He believes.
They've been well received.
I am next.
They've been incredible.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 86. Destinoto. Total War. 84. All right. Kevin, you're next.
92.
92. Bold. It's a bold move, Cotton.
It is very bold.
Genesis. That makes you 5th.
91.
All right. Okay. So we got those baby games out of the way.
Oh,
so
boy.
there's
Oh,
2
God.
games coming out in February. I know what the group here is very excited for. Calm down. Let me just do this.
Slating.
Okay. So this first list, we're doing Elden Ring first.
Now he's hyperventilating.
We're doing Elden Ring first. I'm going to tell you right now, Destinoto, you're 4th on this list, and I'm sorry.
Oh.
I am first, so I'm not that mad. So, what the hell do I want to give?
Next one.
I don't know. I don't know what I want to give Elden Ring. I want to give Elden Ring like a 5. Just to like crush dreams, you know what I mean? No, what even the Dark Souls review? I have no idea what these games review at.
Like high 80s.
Yeah, but Elden Ring sucks. Probably it's ugly as sin.
Dark Souls 2 got a 91.
I'm gonna give Elden
A lot of
Ring.
people don't like that game.
I'm gonna give Elden Ring an 88. Fuck. Okay. Okay, Kevin, you're next.
I'm gonna give Elden Ring an 82.
Okay.
No, you know what? No.
Hmm?
Can I change it?
Yeah,
I'm gonna be real bold.
still your turn.
79.
Whoa! Oh boy, okay, that's bold.
The only reason I'm doing it, they're acting like it's such a new thing, and when I watch gameplay, people are missing spell casts. It looks exactly like Dark Souls. There's a lot of rehashed animations for spells and attacks. I think people are going to expect something new, and it's not a lot of new, like actual new.
I honestly think that you are correct, but I also think
story.
they'll be like, it's more of the same. It's still good.
I mean,
So-
yeah,
George
100%.
Martin.
That's
I
why
could be
I'm-
horribly wrong.
Honestly, I
Good
kind of
example.
wanted to go where you're at, so I like that one of us is doing that. Coif, you're next.
Oh, badoo.
By the way, I love how I have your name as Coif on this randomizer list.
Well, of course. Who else would it be?
Yeah,
Bum, bum,
well,
bum,
you know.
bum, bum, bum. 78.
78. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, now it's
When
your
was the
time.
last time George R.R. Martin had something come out that was well received?
I'm pretty sure Mr. Railroad Martin is dead.
Might be.
Destinoto. What is your score? Also, I did not make that joke up, so I'm not stealing credit if anybody knows it.
Honestly, I haven't watched too many of the trailers because I don't really want to watch too much.
Sure.
Hmm, tough. Um, uh, going to give it 90.
All right. All right. Genesis, Elden Ring. Sometime today would be appreciated.
93.
93. Wow. Wow. Oh my God. Wow. Is everybody happy with the score on that one? I feel like
I
everyone's
will
just.
change it to
Yep.
85.
Yep. Yeah. That's what I thought. Kevin, you sticking with your 79?
I just
He's bold
I
want to
and
respect.
move forward
Hey,
with
brave.
this
I'm
game.
not.
I
I
really
respect it.
do. And like I said, there's a lot of rehashed stuff. Enemies are the
You might be
same.
right.
There's a lot of same animations. The spell casts, like, it looks like it's going through enemies sometimes. Like, there's this one magical spear-looking spell that, like, you swear goes through enemies. It doesn't hit them. I don't know.
Sure, sure. Hey, you haven't. It comes up the 25th, so there's still time to change it if you want to. But I like
Oh,
79.
I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna
I
stick with it.
partially agree with you, like I said. So,
If
all
I'm
right,
wrong, I'm wrong. Like, I just got to go with my gut, and that's what my gut says.
all right. Okay, now it's time for my most anticipated game for the entire year. Everybody, calm down. This game comes out in 22 days, 23 hours, 44 minutes, and 56 seconds. All right, let's. Okay, I'm about to hit again to randomize. Pray to whoever you believe in.
Hit it as many times as you need to get
For
your name
seconds
first.
there,
Son of a
for some
bitch!
you
Can
laugh.
I change my Elden Ring?
We will go back after this.
Okay.
Oh, I feel bad. I'm sorry, Justin.
It's okay, okay.
It's gonna be a good game. I promise.
The Order of
No, I'm putting the
Horizon.
score higher.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, I figured you would. The Order of Horizon. I guess he prayed the hardest, if that's real. Genesis, you're first.
I
That's how
prayed
you
so
know
hard
this
I
is
pooped
random.
my
I would
pants.
never give it to him.
I have to change now.
No, what?
Alright. You ready for this one?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm ready.
96.
I want to believe. Okay. Oh, crap. Damn.
Hang on.
Yeah, what?
97.
97. Wow.
Oh my god.
You're going higher than the original
97.
God of War. Or the 2018 God of War. Okay. Koif, you're next.
No. Wait,
What
hold
the
on.
fuck? No, I already
94.
moved on. I already moved on from you. We'll come
Okay.
back to you if you want to change it.
Okay,
94 for Koif. Shit. Hold on.
97. Oh, God.
We'll come back to you. It's fine. Desunoto, you're third.
uh, huh.
97.
Calm down.
97. It took me so many years.
Shut up!
I'm so excited.
90. Hold on.
So far, 94 and 97 are scores.
Oh. Hmm.
There was a preview that came out last night at 4 a.m. and I watched it at 4 a.m. IGN uploaded it and I was like, oh my god.
I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not. I can't. I don't
No,
need
you
to.
shouldn't. No, there's some spoilers and stuff in it. Good actors they got in that game, honestly.
93.
Fuck! That's. Oh, fuck! Okay, alright. Son of a bitch, Kevin. This
Yeah,
is the
what?
worst randomizer. I will never use this site again. Kevin, what are you giving it?
88.
88. That's respectable. I like it. Now, okay, it's my turn. Now, I want to believe and just give this son of a bitch a 99 or 100. Like, I'm an X-Files fan right now. I want to believe. I really wanted to go 93. I feel like 92 is such a disservice. And 94 is there. So I can't go higher. So I'm going 95 because I want to believe. Genesis.
Good thing I took 93.
Yeah, you son of a bitch. Does anybody want to change their score for Horizon?
All right. Hear me out. 99.
You're going 99? Are you serious?
I'm going fucking 99.
So-
Go big or go home, baby. That's it.
Okay, 99. You think it's going to be one of the highest scoring games of all time with a 99 on Metacritic?
It's gonna be 99.
Okay, all right.
It's gonna be that one person who doesn't like Aloy's face, and he's gonna give it a 5.
Honestly, that wouldn't affect the score too much, so that's fine. That guy sucks. All right. We're just going to go through all the games. I'm just going to read off everybody's scores. So Dying Light 2, Genesis said 78, Destiny said 75, Kevin said 76, Coif said 79, I said 81. Everybody good on that? Cool.
Yes.
Dynasty, I'm just going to, if it's silent for a second, I'm going to move on.
Okay.
Dynasty Warriors 9, Genesis 69, Destiny 67, Kevin 75, Coif 70, myself 68. Everybody cool. Fantastic. Not gonna read names anymore. Just gonna, because you know what order it is now. So 93, then 90, then 79, 85, and then 88. Anybody want to change for Elden Ring?
What was mine?
90. I guess you don't know. Does everybody know what number they are? Genesis is first. Destiny is second. Kevin, you're third.
Swap to 91.
Coif is fourth, and then myself is last. So that's what that is. 91. Put in. There you go. All right, next, Evil Dead the game. Probably going to be delayed. 72, 60, 61, 71, 69. Anybody want to change anything? Cool. Grid Legends. Got an 81, an 82, a 64, a 70, and a 76. Anybody got any issues with their score? Hot dog. Horizon Forbidden West will not be changed. Lost Ark.
It will not be changed.
Well, yeah, because I already confirmed the scores.
Wait, hold on. No,
I mean like today it won't be changed. If you want to come to me before the game comes out, yeah, you can change it. But like, yeah, I just confirmed it. We're just skipping over it.
But hold on.
Yeah. You trying to pump it up to 100? Do you want to change your score, Genesis? I'll let you change your score. We already went through this.
You know what, Adam? You only live once. It's 100.
Oh, wow! Are you sure?
I'm doing it.
New rule. Once you put in 100, it's a locked-in score, even if it's a joke answer. Don't joke about your answers. That's locked in forever. All right, Lost Ark. That's a 70, a 74, a 72, a 68, and a 75. Anybody got any issues?
Nope.
Martha is Dead. That's a 70, a 73, a 77, an 82, and a 76. Any issues? Monarch. That's an 86, a 79, an 83, a 74, and an 81. Sifu. That's an 80, an 86, an 85, an 83, an 84. That's funny. King of Fighters 15. That's 82, 79, 78, 74. And Total War Warhammer 3. That's a 91, an 84, a 92, an 88, and an 86. And that's the Metacritics for February. Just a heads up. So far, Nobody Saves the World has come out, and Rainbow Six Extraction has come out. Nobody Saves the World got a 79. Genesis guessed an 80. Destiny guessed 81. Kevin guessed 85. Coif guessed 88, and I guessed 86.
There's Nobody Saves the World.
What is it?
Yeah.
It's a game. For Rainbow Six Extraction. I don't know why everybody asks me. You all have phones.
No. Yeah, for calling people.
Hold on
What
a
is
minute.
this game? Why would I set 88?
How old
Who
is
would
this
ever make me
Coif
have
supposed
faith
to
in
be?
this?
65? Nobody Saves the World is a video game on Xbox and PC, and it's made by the people who did oh god. Why do I always forget this? I don't know, I forgot. So figure it out. I'll Google it after. Rainbow Six
Oh,
Extraction, Genesis gave it a 75.
Guacamelee people.
Guacamelee, yes. Guacamelee, or Rainbow Six Extraction, Genesis gave it a 75. Death gave it a 78. Kevin gave it an 82.
Horizon 2. It's gonna be 100.
What was its actual score?
Coif gave it a 71. I gave it a 77. It was 74 for Rainbow Six Extraction.
So, did anyone get that?
No.
Not exact, no. Genesis was one off. So far, Genesis is in the lead. I know only 2 games came out so far, really. But so far, Genesis is in the lead. He's been off by 1 point each game. So he's 2, and then the second place is Desunoto with 6. Then it's Coif with... then it's me with 10, then Coif with 12, and Kevin with 14. So, that's just... that's it so far. Yeah. Any questions?
Horizon 2's gonna be a perfect game. It's gonna be 100. Suck it, bitches.
All right, no questions. Any other songs or music? Anybody have an original they want to write? So there's a lot of games coming out. Some of these will probably be delayed, and I will forget about some of these. A lot of these games on here don't have dates. But yeah, that's what we're at so far. So stay tuned, I guess. So there you go.
All right. Okay then. How are we doing on time here, gentlemen?
It's close to
It's a
12:30.
long one.
Okay. All right. We may save rumors for next week then.
Yeah. Unless you have like a big one.
I mean, I'd rather have a separate discussion for some of these rumors. I'm reading through some
Sure.
of them, and
Yeah. Okay. Let's
there's
do
good
that
discussion around them because I'd save that for last week and next week.
All right.
I mean, to see that let's
bookmark it.
talk about this. Yeah. But in any case, I appreciate everybody who joined the stream today. Thank you for tuning in once again. It's been another riveting episode of Crafting a Chat. We will see you guys next week, same time, same place. Twitch.tv/craftingachat, youtube.com/startingtoolate. Get your vaccinations, wear a mask. I hear CVS and Walgreens are giving out free masks. Go get yourself a mask now. And Coif, nobody believes that you're an anti-vaxxer. Stop, okay?
You can tune in, but can you tune a fish?
Everybody stay safe out there, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.
What? What the? Bye-bye,